Good morning, it's Lone Wolf at Wolf Territories Grid, and I want to talk a bit about object storage. I haven't talked about it for a long time. Object storage is my favourite thing. Well, one of my favourite things in the world, along with kittens. So, as you may have known, Wolf Territories Grid has been growing quite a lot. Just have a look at our map, just to see how big it is now. And in fact, this map is being loaded from object storage right now, and I'm going to talk a bit about the setup I've got now and how I ended up with it. Some gotchas and some things you want to watch out for. This is a new 100 region area. Somebody's purchased a 100 region pack from us today. Thank you very much. Welcome to Wolf Territories Grid, another one. We've got quite a few of them. There's one over here. We've got another one over here. So these 100 region packs are a load of fun because you've got so much space to play with. And you can see people building some really incredible builds. It's so exciting to see. So here's another 100 region pack down here. This has just been bought yes, this has just been brought, and as you can see, the map's just working its life out, and I'll explain a bit about that because all this map actually comes directly from our content delivery network. How does that work? So basically our assets are not stored on one server, they're stored on a whole bunch of servers all over the world, and I've moved from storing my object storage on my own servers to putting it in the cloud on something called Cloudflare R2. Now I don't know if you know anything about Cloudflare, but Cloudflare basically allow you to you can do your domain name. I'd use my DNS through them, and what we've got with Cloudflare R2 is a very simple and a really cool way of doing object storage. And you can see OpenSim Socials there. That's our OpenSimSocial.com is our Mastodon server, and it stores all the graphics and images you can see here are coming straight from the object storage, and they come via I'll get to that in a minute, not Facebook. So they come via, so what they do is they come via, I'm just trying to deal with Discord, it's been really busy all the time. So our images and our assets are delivered by a content delivery network. Well, what that essentially means is that if your viewer pulls data from will be pulling an image or something from our object storage, instead of it coming directly from the object storage, it goes through a content delivery network, which means that if 100 people pull the same image, it will be very, very fast because it will be caching it, and it will also deliver it from a data center near you. So if you're in the States, some of you will find that things are a bit quicker, and sometimes it's when you first read something, it isn't that quick because it has to put it into the content delivery network's cache and then deliver it, and it's pretty cool to set that up. And I'm not going to go into the great technical details of it, but what it essentially means is that some of the grid's content and stuff is delivered via a cache near you, anywhere in the world, doesn't matter where you are, it'll find its way to you. So that's really exciting stuff. So we're using Cloudflare to do it because Cloudflare is way cheaper than Amazon. The thing you've got to watch with these cloud services is that you can pretty much very quickly run up an enormous bill. And in fact, I've even built a little calculator here. So at the moment, we're storing about 1 terabyte of information, and we do about 3 million writes a day. So we're probably looking at about 30 million. It's about 1 point something writes a day. We're looking about $150 a month because this is all in US dollars. We do very little Class B operations, that's reads, because our reads are done through their content delivery network, which means our reads are very small. In fact, if I quickly nip over to the control panel, let's just have a look at this is the big one. So you can see we're doing 3.92 million write operations. That's because we were uploading a lot of stuff yesterday, but we've only done 182k read operations, and the first 10 million of those are free, so that's not going to cost me anything. Storage wise, I'm about 1 terabyte of data once I include the backups as well. So this is my main cost, which is 3.92 million in about 24 hours, I suppose. However, that's going to drop quite substantially because a lot of the things so you've got to watch what you're writing, because every write costs money, and it might seem a little bit scary if you're if you're setting up a new grid, don't bother with it. If you want to use object storage, go with Minio or something like that. Set it up on your own server, get it started on there, because the thing is about object storage is you can live clone the object storage. You can live clone all your data. So in fact, my users have never known that we've actually probably moved object storage 3 or 4 times the different servers, but you would never know because it's all controlled by DNS. So everything points to a domain name, like peter.wolfterritorials.org. That's not it. Don't bother looking it up. And then that will be the object storage. So if we migrate it, we basically migrate it live. So we have something that's syncing two servers, and then we just change the address of the domain name, and then the whole thing switches over, and nobody knows. Unfortunately, with databases, it's not quite as simple. At the moment, I've got a live three server MySQL cluster waiting to go live, and we've just upgraded to the latest MariaDB, and it's a MariaDB high availability cluster. So what that essentially means is we have 3 servers that will have the live data on them all the time, and of course we do a nightly backup, and that means that if 2 of those servers die, we've still got a live server to keep you going. And we will be load balancing into those servers as well, so it's even more power for this grid, but we are growing very, very fast. I'll show you a little secret. So Hypergrid Business publish this is our control panel here, if you've not seen it before. Hypergrid Business publish some stats every month to grid sizes and things like that. We've got 104 regions to go, and when we hit those 104 regions, we will be bigger than OS Grid. Don't say I told you. But the way things are going, people are renting regions. I'm really excited, and we've also got our control panel. If you've not seen it, anybody can. I'll go into Jimmy's. This is Jimmy's sim, but I've got access. Jimmy Olsen sim. So basically, you've got things like monitoring. You can actually randomly generate terrains and apply them to your region. So that's good. I think this is the lady she's just rented 100 regions for us at only 120 sterling a month. It's about $150 US. Please go and have a look at shop.wtgrid.net, some of the offers we've got on land, and you can have, and it's all connected together as well. So for instance, this lady now has got access, her land is now connected to the bottom end of this ocean. She can get in a boat and sail to the top here. You see where we've got another 100 region pack going, there's another 100 region pack there. There's individual, you can buy single regions or double regions or lots of regions. You can basically there's another 100 region pack there. So all these things are here for you. But it's just some of the tech behind it. You can't do this with a small pre-built grid setup. This is running on we're up to 11 servers now. This is probably going to need to order another one in a week or two. And we're building a huge infrastructure here to run OpenSim, but it's not the normal OpenSim. Another thing I want to just say is that new users, when you sign up now, you're going to get a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory. You're going to get cars and boats and 6 different outfits, 6 different avatars, 7 different avatars at least, ready to roll. You just your land as a Ruth, but you can just go in your inventory, right click, wear outfit, and then you're set up straight away. And we've also got some of our amazing builders have sent their landmarks, so you'll have a whole pile of landmarks to go and visit on this grid. But of course we're open to other grids, unlike some grids I could mention who block everything. This grid is completely open for you to go wherever you like in the hypergrid. Sometimes we get a few issues bringing stuff back or coming back because of the way that OpenSim works. It's a bit hit and miss sometimes with different versions of OpenSim being out there. So really this is a bit of an object storage talk that turned into a really exciting talk about the grid. We've got a community meeting coming up. I just need to book it because I'm not going to be able to do it the first month. It's going to be next week because I'm actually away this weekend, and that's going to be talking a lot about the setup of the grid and everything like that. The main thing is it's going to be, the grid needs to be highly available, highly backed up, and no downtime is the plan, or very little downtime. If there's downtime, it's scheduled and planned, and there is a downtime next Wednesday when we're moving the databases to the new MySQL cluster. So that will be an hour or so, and it's just to basically pull the data off one server and put them on the other. But otherwise, the grid stays up 24/7 pretty much. We've got things like emails. You can get all your stuff through emails. You can run a club here. You can build your business here. You can make an exhibition centre. We've got an exhibition centre here. I'll just pop over there. Exhibition centre. Always runs a little bit slower when I'm doing a video. I don't know why, but this is our exhibition region. Another little thing I've got coming up is that we've got 2 charity regions, and we're looking to set. I'm looking to set up some, give some free space to some charities. If you want to do that, they're just here. Just teleport there. I didn't show you this is our new. And I'm in the water. I'm down at the bottom of the sea. Let me float up here. Yeah, this is our new charity regions, which are empty. They're just mountains at the moment that were actually generated by the land 469. I'm not on a charity region at all. I completely missed. No, I did completely miss. This is a charity region over here. So these have been generated actually and then modified by our terrain generator, which is available in the region control panel. But we're planning to have some really cool stuff for charities where you'll be able to exhibit stuff. It is running on a little bit of a slow server at the moment. I need to sort that out, but we'll do that once we get some stuff here. But basically we're going to have a nice place for charities to share what their work is and collect donations and everything like that. And it'll all be free, all sponsored by the Grid. So anyway, that's it. So www.wolf-grid.com is our website. You can sign up for a new avatar there and come and see what we're doing. It's really, really exciting stuff. Very close to being the biggest grid, basically. Watch this space. Watch this space. Thanks very much. And if you want to rent land, it's shop.wtgrid.net. And that's all I'm going to say. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.